Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the new film, The 1517 to Paris. This film stars Alex Garlatis, Spencer Stone, and Anthony Sadler. Now, these are three gentlemen, three Americans who were in Europe, who were on a train several years ago, based on a true story, who were on a train several years ago, and who thwarted a terrorist attack. Now, the director of this film, Clint Eastwood, decided, hey, I want to tell their story, but instead of using actors, I want to use the actual people who lived it. So, not overly original for Clint Eastwood. It's something that he's done before, but in supporting categories, never in a lead category, never in the lead category before. So, as far as this film's concerned, very interesting. We kind of go back to their youth. We see them as children. We see them growing up, and we see how so many of the different events in their lives shaped who they become. How those instincts that they used on the train just became so natural to them. So there was a couple of things with this film. First of all, you can't not be impressed by how wonderful and how dutiful and how heroic these gentlemen are. You know, just putting it all on the line in the blink of an eye. And to that, you have to take your hat off to them and definitely thank them. But then there's the challenge of the fact that you're going to see a movie and then you're left with, am I seeing a documentary? Am I, like, what am I doing here? Would this movie have been better if they had used actors? Maybe. But my challenge with this film was going into it, I thought, I'm going to see a propaganda film. I'm going to go see a Go USA film that's going to make you feel, really good and just kind of bolster that US image. But then as the film was coming to its conclusion, I realized that I was seeing something different. I was seeing more of a political film. It's no secret that the director, Clint Eastwood, not a big fan of Barack Obama. I found it very interesting in the film where there was really no mentioning of the fact that the U.S. government, specifically Barack Obama, awarded these fine gentlemen for their bravery, whereas Eastwood kind of completely cut that out. Regardless of how you feel about the president, I don't know how you don't put that in. I don't necessarily think that that's a big spoiler to the movie, because if you're familiar with the story, and pretty much the entire world is, you know what happens. I salute the bravery of these men. I just wish that they had a more impartial director telling their story. Judy Greer is in this movie. She's always fantastic, a big fan of hers. The acting is okay. For people who've never acted before, to my knowledge, I think they did a decent job. But I was more focused on the political undertones of this film to really enjoy it. I think that there's a lot of wonderful things that these guys did. I just don't think it pulled together well in this film. And to that, I give this movie a C-. Their bravery is an A+. I just wish that they had a more open-minded filmmaker at the helm of this project. If you have the chance to see The 1517 to Paris, let me know what you think. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WhittyWhittier and WhittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.